everyone, and welcome back to the Sleep Consultant Podcast. I'm Kel Whitaker, founder of the Institute of Sensitive Sleep Consulting, where we believe that science, sensitivity, and secure attachment can coexist beautifully in the world of baby sleep. Today we're diving into a big, sometimes controversial question. Can you be attachment informed and still teach babies and children sleep skills? Spoiler alert, the answer is yes. And not just yes, but absolutely yes. But to really understand why, we need to unpack what being attachment informed means and how it fits within the world of sleep training. Let's start with what attachment theory actually is. Attachment theory is a psychological and developmental framework that explains how children form emotional bonds with caregivers and how those early relationships shape emotional well-being, self-regulation, and relationships later in life. The term secure attachment gets tossed around a lot these days, sometimes misused or misunderstood. But at its core, secure attachment is built when a child experiences consistent responsive care. When their cues are acknowledged and responded to sensitively over time, they learn, I'm safe, I'm loved, my needs matter. And here's the thing, that kind of care doesn't require perfection. It requires attunement. It's about being present enough, responsive enough, and emotionally available enough, not being a 24/7 human pacifier. So here's where the confusion often creeps in. People sometimes assume that teaching sleep means withdrawing support or leaving a child to cry alone. But being attachment informed doesn't mean avoiding sleep support. It means being mindful of how we offer it. One of the biggest myths floating around is that sleep training equals abandoning your baby or ignoring their needs. This belief can leave parents torn between wanting rest and fearing emotional damage. But it's not so black and white. There are ways to support sleep and respond to emotional needs. That's what we teach in our Sensitive Sleep Consultant Certification Program. It's not about one method or a set number of minutes before responding to a cry. It's about context. It's about helping parents make informed, emotionally attuned decisions that suit their child and their family. And the research supports this. Secure attachment is influenced by the overall pattern of caregiving, not whether or not a child was sleep trained. If a parent is overwhelmed, exhausted, and not coping, then helping that parent reclaim some rest is protective for the relationship. Sleep support, when done thoughtfully, can strengthen the attachment bond, not damage it. Let me break down what a sensitive sleep consultant actually does that makes this approach different. We observe the emotional needs of both the child and the parent. We customize strategies based on temperament, feeding preferences, family dynamics, and values. We offer gradual approaches when needed, supporting responsiveness and presence through the process. We educate without pressuring, holding space for parents to choose what's right for them. And we always remember, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. What's gentle for one family may feel distressing to another, and vice versa. We respect the parent-child bond as we help build sleep skills. That could mean co-sleeping with safer sleep practices. It could mean a stay and support approach. It might mean some structured crying, if that's what the parent feels comfortable with and the child responds well to. The difference is that we teach sleep as a relational process, not a transaction. Let me give you a snapshot from my early work as a sleep consultant. Imagine this. It's 3:17 a.m. A mother sits in a rocking chair in a darkened nursery, her baby finally asleep, against her chest, after what felt like a 3-hour battle. Her eyes are dry, not because she hasn't cried, she has, but because she's cried so often she feels numb. She scrolls through her phone, bleary-eyed, Googling things like, can babies be allergic to sleep? Or is it normal to hate nighttime? Her baby is 6 months old now. She loves him more than life itself, but the exhaustion is bone deep. She hasn't slept more than 2 hours in a row in what feels like forever. Her partner tries to help, but they're both stretched. She's snappy with her toddler in the mornings, forgets appointments, and sometimes cries in the shower just to release the pressure. She feels guilty for wanting space, for feeling frustrated, for not enjoying every moment like everyone told her she should. During the day, she plays peekaboo and takes cute pictures for the grandparents. But at night, she's a different version of herself, one she never expected to meet, one who dreads sunset because it signals the start of another unpredictable night. It's not that she resents her baby, far from it. It's that no one told her that love this fierce could exist right alongside a kind of emotional unraveling. Then one night, while crying softly in the hallway, she whispers, "I can't keep doing this." And that's when something shifts. She decides to reach out, not to sleep, train in a way that ignores her instincts, but to find support, to find someone who gets it. Someone who doesn't make her feel like she's failing, but rather shows her how to restore some peace without losing the bond she treasures. That's the power of attachment-informed support. It fosters connection through change, not in spite of it. Let's be clear. Being attachment-informed doesn't mean never saying no, never helping a baby learn boundaries, never expecting a child to adapt to change. Attachment-informed sleep support isn't permissive or passive. It's intentional. It's relationship-based, yet evidence-aligned. It doesn't reject behavioral science. It uses it with sensitivity and insight. If you're listening to this and feeling lit up inside, if you've walked the road of sleep deprivation and want to help others find their way out with compassion, you're exactly who we created our certification program for. The pathway to becoming a sensitive sleep consultant includes a self-paced curriculum that takes around 4 to 6 months to complete, coursework grounded in psychology, child development, and behavioral sleep science, case scenarios, role-playing, and practice clients, supportive community learning, with real-life peer and instructor support, and an open book final assessment that's more empowering than intimidating. Whether you're a parent, a nurse, a doula, or just someone passionate about family wellness, this pathway allows you to build a career that's meaningful and flexible. So can you be attachment informed and still teach sleep? Yes. You can be deeply attuned, emotionally present, and still set loving boundaries around sleep. You can use behavioral science as a tool, not a weapon, and you can help families rest and stay connected. Sleep is not the enemy of attachment. In fact, when done well, sleep support can be one of the most bonding experiences a parent has. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If this episode resonated with you, please leave a review, share it with a friend, or come find me at institutesensitivesleep.com. Until next time, stay sensitive, stay informed, and sleep well.